Okay, this is a video of my 2001 Honda CBR 1100 XX Super Blackbird. Mine is blue, so it's a Bluebird. I think it's one of the longest names for any bike. But anyway, I've had this bike, it's my third year of owning it. I've had it for about a little bit over 2 years. And so it's my third season of running it. One of the first things I did, or the first things I did, was to change out the stock suspension to Hyper Pro, a street box kit they call it. So it's new springs, so it rebuilt fork with different springs basically, and then a rear damper, also sprung to the weight that I run the bike with. Works really well. Have it on all types of surfaces except gravel. I haven't really tested the limiteds there, but I've been on the racetrack. I've been on the Nürburgring. I've done fast touring on the Autobahn in Sweden, Germany, England, Belgium, and France. I didn't really put my feet down in France because, well, I was going to England, so I made a point of not putting my feet down in France. So anyway, the second mod I did to the bike, it has a few other mods as well, but those are from previous owners or I've done them after. I converted all the lights to LED. So I'm gonna turn the lights on, so I'll show you. So I have up here in the mirrors some daytime running lights, and they work with the indicators. And then the simplest mod of all is the little bulb to replace the stock bulb. I have the full beam, the high beam, and the low beam. At the moment, I have a halogen. I have a Philips Extreme Vision 130%. It's called. It's like a little candle compared to the LEDs. But in 2 days, I'm taking the bike in for the annual inspection here in Sweden, or biannual when it comes to bikes. That means that they go over all features like brake lights, rear lights, indicators, and I've shown here, I have a rear LED with a license plate light, and I have indicator lights, LED. Very affordable stuff. And now I've put so I haven't really gone for the high end. In some cases there was only one option, and then I guess that was what I chose. But anyway, as you can see, the halogen, this is supposed to be a bright halogen, and it's kind of yellow compared to the LED. But anyway, that's the legal option I have, because it is illegal in Sweden to run a bike with LEDs that didn't come from factory with LEDs. As you can see I can point here, the indicator, daytime running lights, and the main beam, they form a triangle, and that is legal in Sweden at daytime. Now, since I wired the daytime running lights to run off the daytime running lights, at nighttime this light combination, or not nighttime specifically, but in the dark, this would be illegal. So what to do? Well, I looked around and I found a little push-pull knob. You see this here? So this is the off position, and that's on. It's not really that easy to get to with gloves when you're riding, but it's more of a switch so that I can meet the legal requirements if I get stopped. In Sweden, the police tends to, if they stop you for speeding, for example, and they didn't measure your speed, and you don't tell them your speed, then they tend to check the bike for legality. They check registration, mandatory insurance, they check that you are the owner. Basically, they hassle you just to find anything, and then to check the safety of the bike. And lights, it's one of those things that they quite often find something wrong with. So this is a switch for the and what inspired me to make this video was it's such an easy mod, because I just used the holder and hole for this plastic piece here. It extends up to the top screw of the windshield or windscreen, and then it goes down to here. So this little, and it fits here with one of those push-pull rubber thingies, which tend to become brittle with age. They're fine on my bike, but not all of them. But these were fine. But anyway, I fit this here. So now, if I just, let's see if I can get this on video. If I have the light, now it's on and now it's off. And also, these lights are, I really like them. The daytime running light with, well, the indicators with built-in daytime running lights. And I haven't had, I really like the increased visibility of having those lights on all the time. But they do wash out a bit of the indicator light when it's really bright outside. So I've made a couple of posts on Swedish forums, on two Facebook groups for Blackbirds and one for bikes in general. And I came up to a solution that I meet all the legal requirements. Now, running this light compared to running with the LED, just flash the LED. I mean, I've been running with LEDs for about 25,000 kilometers, and on the low beam, and I've basically only used the high beam to flash when needing to flash at people. So switching back to this antiquated Antiques Roadshow stuff, it sucks. So we'll see how I just might go back to the LEDs. But anyway, that's the video for now. And the sun is shining. I just took the bike for a quick wash. So pretty happy, going for a ride. Have a good day.